weird show. It's such a weird show. It's like a 50-50 love-hate. Like, I absolutely... The first 2 episodes with, what's his name? Oh my god. Red Hood are fantastic.
Oh,
and then 3 of them are just... Then, like, you get more into it, and you're like, this is horrible. Like, how did you ruin this character? Like, because the first 2 episodes are legit, like, straight out of the comics, almost verbatim kind of stuff. And then they just go into this whole... I don't know, the whole Scarecrow thing. But at the same time, though, so they ruin Red Hood, but then they prop up Scarecrow, and he's phenomenal. And you're like, all right, well, I love and hate this, because, like, you could have did this without ruining Red Hood. And now, like, they kind of have Red Hood on this, like, redemption arc, but then he's not really, and then but maybe he is, and it's like, man.
All right, so... What would you guys like to see first? AJ, do you have any? Do you just want to go right into Young Justice?
Dealer's choice, man. Go ahead, go for it. Whatever I'm ready to live react.
I'm gonna say DC League of Super Pets because I want to start off with probably what I think will be the weakest out of all of them.
So you want to build up, ramp it up.
Yeah. So
and
let's see.
How dare you? Because me and Abby watched that trailer, and she is all about it. So
we'll see. Can you guys hear it? Okay, let me know if you can hear it. I'm actually gonna stop stream. I'm gonna stream in the Discord for you guys, screen 2, because you're gonna be able to see it a little bit sooner than those on the thing. But let me know if in the whatever I'm doing, the stream, if you guys can hear everything. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Make it full screen, maybe.
I thought you said I couldn't be in full screen.
No, I meant like. Choose the layout that's not full screen.
League of Super
no.
I love it. Perfect.
But no, I cannot hear any of this.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. All right, let's try this again. Can you hear now?
Yeah, just make it full screen again.
What?
Make it full screen.
Okay.
League of Super Pet. I love it. Perfect.
All right, here we go.
Hey. Pets, plural.
The fact that they got basically The Rock and Kevin Hart to riff, which is I'm sure what 90% of this movie is kind of amazing.
Next summer, Dwayne Johnson as Crypto. Kevin Hart as Ace.
For you fans that don't know who Ace is
hold on, let's watch the trailer first, and then we'll go through. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. I'm watching that for the first time, and that was okay. It was all right.
Yeah. So having Kevin Hart and The Rock like riffed off each other, that's absolutely fantastic.
Who's Ace again? Sorry.
Ace is Batman's dog.
I figured. Like, I thought it was Nightwing's dog, but I figured it was.
If you ever watched like Batman Beyond, that dog that was with him was Ace.
Yeah.
So the fact that they're doing the whole Batman Superman thing essentially, but with The Rock and Kevin Hart, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a great kids movie.
All right, so the next one, AJ, we'll give it to you since that was my choice. We can do Shazam, Aquaman.
Dude, do them all, man. Go ahead, just go. Go. All right. I haven't seen any of these.
All right, here we
I've only seen the 3 that we talked about.
All right.
I'm not expecting much from this.
Shh. Bite your tongue.
Hello, my name is Zachary Levi. I should have a little tag. And I play Shazam.
New costumes look
established something
pretty
very
damn
special
good
in the first movie. And in Shazam Fury of the Gods, we expand on that.
I hope they give them the cape a little bit more, but I don't think they do.
Their life with being superheroes.
This is where you hang out with your superhero friends, isn't it?
These goddesses come to our world.
Hell
Our
yeah.
incredible
Lucy
new
Liu.
villains, Lucy Liu and Helen Mirren. She's kick-ass.
Interesting
Calypso.
We have
Ooh, she's Calypso?
creatures,
Okay.
minotaurs, harpies, and dragons.
Yo, the psych.
When I talk about upgrades,
Eric, what the hell are
we
you
have an
talking
upgrade,
about?
Huge upgrade in the suit. Bigger action sequences, bigger set pieces.
I'm still watching.
Athens to Philadelphia, we go from the Rock of Eternity and the Library of Eternity to the Realm of the Gods.
Oh my
so
God,
we get to go to environments that were never explored in the first film.
Yeah.
We have it all.
Hesperia.
Yeah, they're just
Shazam,
deep diving
Fury of
into
the
all of this. Oh.
Takes the excitement and the action to a whole new level.
It's going to be more of a spectacle.
It's fun all around. You're in store for a treat, y'all.
Is there an actual trailer after that or no?
No, it's just a behind the scenes. That's
Oh,
all they
that's
showed
all that
today.
was? Oh,
That's all
weird.
that was. It's the same thing with Aquaman.
A lot of them have that, but then like they lead into
No
like,
official
Flash-
trailer for. I mean, I haven't seen it. If you want to look it up and then link it to me, I'll pull it up. But I haven't.
Check.
I wasn't able to. So we'll go right into Aquaman, which is the other behind the scenes.
Aloha, DC Fandome. I apologize for the 4-year wait.
Oh my gosh. Been here since 2017.
But I'm very proud of the sequel because it's tackling a lot of issues environmentally. Stakes are higher, and I'm just excited because I had a big part in my boy James, you know? Check it out. I'm excited for you to see it. Tides are changing. It's important. The tides are changing.
Like
Yeah,
the comic book, the world
I
of
love
Aquaman
this guy.
is
He's just
so big
having so much fun as doing this
and
stuff.
so
Oh,
rich.
yeah.
It's epic. It's huge. It's colorful. The
So
world is
James
at stake.
I'm
Came
super
back,
excited to
but
be
not
back
as a
making the
director?
sequel. I have
I'm
so
not
much
sure.
invested into it. I love this
I
character.
can't imagine
Just said
he's
he was
not
a
the
producer.
director.
There's nothing
Well, isn't a producer better than a
director?
director in
People are
some
gonna be in for a
cases?
treat when Aquaman 2 comes out. They're gonna get a movie
No,
that's more
maybe.
mature. But
I
yet
just like
still retain
James
its
Wan a lot,
fun.
so. Oh no,
So it
he
gives
is
the
directing now.
audience
Yeah,
something
so he
different,
looks like
something
he's
new that they
directing.
haven't seen before.
The success of that movie as the biggest DC movie of all time shows what James Wan and his team were able to do. And in this second film, we have turned the dial.
Yo, is that
up to
Robot
11.
Monster? Did you see
it
that?
has the action, the fun, the
Did you
heart.
see the new Black Mana suit?
Superheroes and
No, why are you
supervillains
spoiling stuff, bro? It's live.
No.
reaction.
They released a photo of it. I don't know if they show it in here.
To play around with this cast again is quite a trip. We're having a blast.
Whoa,
This movie's
was that
a lot.
actually Amber Heard?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, she's still in there. She's still in it.
Happy.
Still in now.
I think
They did not kick her out of the movie.
I hope she dies in the first 10 minutes.
Yep.
This is an exciting scene. We better get to a little bit of action.
It's gonna be a fun adventure, like it was the first time. Just better.
There it
We see
is.
that Black Manta is still
Damn.
seeking his vengeance to try and kill
Oh
Aquaman.
my god, they gave him a silver helmet!
That's
Oh,
gonna be something that's exciting for the audience, something for them to be swept up into the world of Aquaman again.
About to kick some ass.
Hey,
It's a
we have a
well
maturity
told
filter
story.
off,
We
sir.
visit so many
How
different
could you
worlds.
say such a
This movie
thing?
isn't afraid
Oh my
to
God, we're
embrace
gonna get
this
banned for it,
fantasy
guys.
And go on this magical journey. I think it's gonna
That's
be
the only shot of
really
Amber
awesome.
Heard you see through the whole thing. Just those two shots.
I call it. She dies 10 minutes.
December
I
16,
could have sworn that
2022.
she got
No.
fired. I could have sworn.
Nope, there was a lot of
All right,
Yep.
this is the one.
thing
This
doing
is
it.
the
All right,
one.
this is the big one.
Screw Amber
All right.
Heard. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
This is what I'm
Here we
all
go.
about.
The heroes of Young Justice.
Wait. If he's never seen Young Justice, will he get spoiled?
I have no
Yeah.
idea. I haven't seen this trailer, so he's
Yeah, I
gonna have to
don't-
deal with it.
Have grown
All right.
into
All
leaders.
right.
Logan, Connor, and Garfield are on their own.
But right now, fighting bad guys is the least of their worries.
At some point, we decide who we want to be.
No one on the team is perfect.
You broke the rules. Makes me want to break some rules too.
And sometimes, being a superhero isn't so super at all.
There are some
this
things you just
crappy
can never
voiceover.
prepare for, and some
Seriously.
things you can never get over. What do we do? Pull your energies into me.
The heroes you love always fight for what's right.
Surrender or die.
That was my favorite clipboard.
This season, they'll fight for something more.
No more angst! No more meddling! You'll all die today!
And the choices they make
We decide who we want to be.
Man, for a minute, I
thought I lost you too.
Will alter the DC universe forever. Young Justice Phantoms, now streaming. Only.
I'm sorry, did you just say now streaming?
Now streaming. It's on.
A couple takes here. Whoever edited that trailer and made that trailer needs to be fired immediately. That was horrendous.
The first two episodes are available on HBO Max right now.
That doesn't capture the tone or anything of
Yeah,
Young Justice.
that
was your
was
first
terrible.
experience to Young Justice.
Seriously.
No, that was not great.
Because
I'll be
that
honest.
was awful. Young Justice is one of the best cartoons ever made.
And it's definitely like a serious tone.
Trailers I've ever seen.
That was awful.
Get fired. Fire that man. Just please, if you've never watched Young Justice, by all means,
don't base it off that trailer
and go start watching it, because that was
pretty bad.
That was big oofsy daisies.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. The tone of the show is so much like more serious and not like campy like that voice trailer was.
Yeah, you couldn't even get the real voiceover guy. Like, would you get the knockoff version?
It's like if Weird Al decided to do the trailer or something like that. Like it's that was terrible. All right, we're gonna go into this. This is Peacemaker. This is also gonna be on HBO Max.
Never been so hype and so let down at the same time.
You cool?
What does that mean?
Truth is, you're supposed to be in prison.
For what?
Superhero stuff.
What superhero are you?
Peacemaker.
Get out of here! There's no superhero called Peacemaker!
Dude, I'm famous.
That's amazing.
You're a born killer with expertise in every weapon known to humankind. I'm giving you the chance to stay out of prison and work for me.
Kill people.
Bad people.
This is Hardcore. Be a handler in the field. John Economist, Tech and Tactics. And this is our new recruit, Adebayo.
You don't have to shoot people after I already killed them.
Right.
Who's the guy that's peeking out behind the trash can?
Vigilantes, trying to be helpful.
Our first target is Senator Royland Goff. Goff may be traveling with his family.
Are you sure those two kids came out of those parents? That's an attractive couple, and that one looks like it came out of them, but the other one looks like a butt baby.
A butt baby.
Yeah, my older brother told me there's two types.
Is that the Nailed It girl?
Comes out normal.
Yeah, that's from Orange and the New Black.
Butt. No, I believed I was a butt baby until I was like 14.
That explains a lot. There's something about him that's sad.
Hey, Dad.
How did much for going to a
Shit,
boy like
T-1000?
No, lately I'm just thinking maniac.
No!
That's because we're born killers. What separates us from other killers is we only kill bad people. Usually. Unless there's a mistake.
You use being a jerk as a way to push people away.
You suck at PowerPoint.
But if you would just drop that, people actually might like you.
I love John Cena, man.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, John Cena is just... I cannot wait for this show. This looks like so much fun. Eagly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Oh my god. He's hugging me. Dad, get on my phone. I don't want to move. Dad?
It looks great, dude. It looks amazing. John Cena is like gone like from all the wrestlers that have gone the acting. I mean, The Rock is great, but like John, but John Cena takes it to like I feel like a whole new level. I feel like he's
that statement. Dave Bautista's fantastic.
Yeah, that's true.
But he kind of plays the same role every time.
No, dude. He can play serious roles. Like his role in Blade Runner, and he's not even in that much. Like,
yeah,
I like Bautista a lot, man.
And Bond too, he was good too.
I haven't seen that one. Is that the new one or last one?
No, it's.
I missed like the last 3 Bonds, I think.
Oh,
yeah. Haven't really seen it.
Nah, he played. He was good.
So that I'm really excited about that. That was great. for those, I don't know who's watched Suicide Squad, so I'm not gonna spoil anything because even though it's been out for like ever, I don't know. It was just such a weird way that they ended with his character and what they did with it. Like, I'm glad that they're kind of giving him like a redemption arc.
I don't know. That's kind of.
I wasn't like a
I
huge
dug it.
fan of just like the sudden heal that he did.
It's not, but it's not though. That's like his character.
I guess, but
It's
I don't know.
the
It's
American way. So he got orders, and that's it. He follows the orders to the team as a soldier.
I don't know. It wasn't.
He's trying to keep the peace.
I
allegedly.
guess. All right. Next one, we're gonna go through the big three.
Oh, shit.
So we're gonna. This is the big one. This is a very good one. Let's play it, boys.
Greetings, DC Fandome and Domers.
What?
Live from the set of The Flash, it looks like this.
Well, someone
We're
just
very
had a freaky
excited
party
to
before
show
filming
you the
this.
movie. And we can't yet because we're still
He had a
making
really
it.
good time, if you know what I'm
wanted to show
saying.
you a teaser,
Oh, yeah.
but we can't because we don't have enough material to make a teaser yet. We can't make a trailer.
I like his
but
Burt
we do have
Reynolds
this
chest
small
hair,
sneak
though.
peek
It's very
that my
impressive.
maestro Andy and I have put together that we really hope you'll enjoy. And I will see you in theaters later next year, or more importantly, you will see me.
Tell me something. You can go anywhere you want, right? Any timeline, any universe.
That voice.
I know, dude.
God.
Oh my god. The suit looks fantastic,
Yeah, the
dude.
costume looks really good.
Why do you want to stay and fight to save this one? You change the future. And you change the past.
Let's go.
Oh, God.
Are you in?
That's amazing.
Like that could only mean you're gonna see him in this suit, like old man Bruce. There's no way.
Oh my god! I just.
I got
So before we get to the next one, dude.
Yeah, we can
there's
talk
so
about it.
much
We gotta
that
talk
this-
about it. We gotta talk about
There's
it.
so much here that I was hoping and waiting for. Like one of my assumptions or predictions, whatever the hell you want to call it, like when they finally decided to like release the Snyder cut. And like they kept postponing Flash. Like I think Flash, the original Flash movie was supposed to come out like 2 years ago. But they
I think same with the Batman. These movies are kind of
Yeah.
we're in limbo together in
They
certain
were
ways.
so they were like putting it off, and I kept thinking like, man, I think they're putting it off because they want it to be Flashpoint as a course correct. And then when they announced the Snyder cut, I was like, they're literally gonna wait to what the reception is to this movie, and then make a decision. And yeah, this is the way you reboot. This is the way you either.
I mean,
fix
why
whatever you
Flashpoint is
didn't
the
like.
perfect reboot for the DCEU.
Yeah.
It's right there. It's right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's right there. Look at that.
Oh yeah,
right
the
there.
perfect. Yeah, there it is.
It's right there.
But man, yeah, like this is it. Like hopefully they don't drop the ball, and hopefully, like there's even some stuff in the Snyder cut or just Snyder's universe in general that I'm not a huge fan of. That they can even like now you can do anything. Like you can make the Snyderverse better if you wanted to. Like just please do not like just erase the Josh Whedon version. just get rid of it.
Well, they've already said that the Josh Whedon version is pretty debunked, like defunct right now.
Well, I mean, they keep
it's
saying
not-
that, but I just don't believe them, man. I just don't. I need to
I mean,
see it.
if you see the way it is, and you see the in this trailer, you see the little like flashpoint for the future, and like all the the superhero stuff like that. It kind of gives me the ending of Justice League, for again spoilers for those who still haven't watched it, where you have the ending where they're in the future and Superman goes in justice, and that little tiny bit. I know it's not much, but just that little tiny bit gave me that Zack Snyder futuristic vibe. That so it feels like they're trying to feed that storyline as as the progression for like the DCEU, which I hope so, because I really did like the Snyderverse, and I thought it was just a way better storytelling experience, even though it was like forever long. It was just truly a better storytelling experience overall, and I wish they would continue with that, because honestly, I mean, Injustice is what really brought a lot of things for especially me and AJ together. Like, it has a very special place in my heart. So
seeing that storyline
is so big for
and especially
me,
with that, because now Snyder can do whatever he wants, because it's like an Elseworld tale essentially. Like when you're doing Batman vs Superman and you're making Batman a murderer and Superman just is crying about being Superman, like you're like, this sucks. But now when you're flash forwarding and like kind of doing your own thing, now it's like, all right, now you can really go crazy. But one of the things that I'm really interested in here, and I don't know if there's been any casting news or maybe I've missed this, but the fact that he's going back and they're showing him him try to reach out to his mom and stuff, has to mean that Reverse Flash is in this in some kind of capacity.
I mean, you would think so, right?
Like a Flashpoint movie and
not have Reverse Flash.
Reverse Flash.
Yeah.
Because that would almost be like the CW show tried to do that. Like, they brought in Reverse Flash and he was phenomenal. And then they attempted to actually do like Flashpoint, but it was like a 2-episode arc as opposed to the entire season, so it was a joke. You were just like,
it wasn't great.
What is this? Like, I couldn't. They even called one of the episodes Flashpoint, and like Flashpoint was done in 2 episodes. I was like,
it was a very bad attempt to do, I think, one of the most important like DC experiences, comics, movies. Like the animation, if you haven't seen the animated movie, it is as perfect as you can get in terms of the telling of Flashpoint, and I really don't think you can anything can match it right now. So hopefully this does it some justice, and being able to kind of like
things before we move on.
Go for it.
So Flashpoint could also mean, and what's his name has been hinting at it for a while, the actor that plays Negan, I'm sorry, I forget his name, or the comedian,
Jeffrey Dean Morgan or something like that.
He's been wanting to play Thomas Wayne Batman from Flashpoint forever.
Yeah.
So
he would be a very good Thomas Wayne. He would be a very good one. Yeah.
I think there's I think there might be a trick here. So you see that shot where it's the 3 flashes and it's like an older him and I'm assuming a younger him. Rumor is that Grant Gustin, the TV show Flash, actually has a big role in this. I would not be surprised if they did that to throw you off and one of those flashes is him.
I mean, that would be awesome, because they did bring Ezra Miller's Flash into the TV show.
The CW show, he was in.
Yeah, which was very good. Like, I haven't watched much, but I did watch that stuff, and
I
it's
wouldn't
like
be shocked if
it would be really cool, because that's the one thing I think that's been holding the CW shows back, is that they're in their own universes and they're not integrated.
The Arrowverse was good. It's still pretty decent. It's just
I think it's run its course for how they did the shows.
Too many of the shows are the same formula. It's we have a squad. Here's the geek. Here's the geek.
Here's the tech nerd. Here's the computer person. Here's the
best
cop.
one that did it is Flash. The Flash, and I'm the guilty pleasure is
Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, Legend of Tomorrow is just I love that show. It's so corny. It's so good.
I have a weird place with it, because Arrow was really good until about maybe season 5 or 6.
It came, the writers,
and then it became
really
less
Arrow.
about him being Arrow and him becoming Batman, which that's not Oliver Queen.
Yeah.
He's all about, like, he's the comic, not necessarily comic relief, but I mean, between him and the Flash, they're the humans. They're the ones that have like they're struggling with trying to keep up with the superheroes, and for him to become Batman, it was weird, and it wasn't Oliver Queen.
They never really nailed Oliver. They kind of just made it their own, but half the time, he came off as a knockoff Batman, which was okay, but it was like, dude, you're Oliver, man. Like, can you be Oliver?
Be funny, be like, not necessarily funny, I shouldn't say funny, but like, he's just so brooding and serious all the time, and that's just not Oliver Queen.
Yeah, Oliver is just
it's like he's a badass. He's a smartass with a badass tendencies. Like one of my favorite panels of him is just him like talking about how he just owns this villain and like he's now his bitch essentially. And that's how Oliver Queen is. He's a smartass, but he's not like this brooding type that's just, he's not Batman. He's not Bruce Wayne. So it became that, and that was very frustrating. I love the Flash as well. I think the Flash was like the first 4 seasons were fantastic, but it just became like, I'm the Flash. I'm not strong enough to deal with all this stuff. I'm never strong enough to do this. Now I gotta get stronger than the villain.
The funny thing about the Flash was almost every villain was just a faster Flash, and you were like, so are you the fastest man alive? Because it seems like you're not.
And you're always getting your ass whooped, like at all times, and you have to magically like go through like the hyperbolic time chamber to get stronger, and it's just like,
yeah, whatever. I mean,
that's for me. Like when you do superheroes,
there was so much positives on that show.
I mean, I love Caitlin Snow. Her character is fantastic, and I like the way that they did her as Killer Frost. I thought she was really cool.
It was so funny when we were watching that show with Mike and stuff like that. We were all watching it at one point, like together, and they don't know the stuff, and I'm like, she's gonna eventually turn into Killer Frost, right? And they were like, what? Why? She's so nice. I'm like, well, her name is Caitlin Frost, and that's who Killer Frost is. So at some point, you'd imagine it would happen. So
yeah, and
Cisco's the best, man.
Cisco's like they did that
so
teamwork thing so well. And like then it felt like even Arrow kind of replicated and then you had DC Legends of Tomorrow.
Arrow had it first, but
it wasn't like.
Let's get to the next trailer. We're not here to talk about the CW.
I mean, it's comics. We're all here talking about comics. It's DC Day, so all right, we're gonna save the Batman for last because that's the most complete.
Do you have just the trailer here? I don't really want to watch all the behind it. There's not. Actually, just play
I do want to go through just the beginning because I think it's really cool that they introduce some characters, and then we'll skip to the trailer.
I've never seen the likes of it before.
This is the most perfect. That's the most perfect casting. You could not have done that better.
10 years, 4 films. Nothing compares to this.
Ah, I love it. It was the perfect casting.
I play Hawkman.
Whatever.
I mean, I like Hawkman, man. I know he gets a bad rap.
Dr. Fate.
Wait, hold on. One quick second. What's the difference between the Atom and Atom Smasher?
I'm pretty sure Atom Smasher is the one that can transform and like get big.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
I think, dude. I don't know.
Dwayne Johnson.
He's more
Atom Smasher is one of those like
uncompromising.
Whatever. Even Cyclone, like who cares? But
he's Black Adam.
I do like how they have all these other characters like introduced Dwayne Johnson. that's how
we're
big
gonna skip all this.
They're like, yo, introduce my boy.
All right, and we're gonna go. Yeah, I don't. All right, we're gonna skip all that.
Yeah, get right into it. I absolutely love the cinematography here. This like little camera angle, it gives me some Alien vibes. Love it.
Now this is Kandar, right? Or that's what it's called, right?
It should be.
Place. Yeah.
Oh, I read this. I shouldn't have. Whoops. Yeah.
What a shock.
Dude, this film.
Thank you, Eric, for laughing at that.
Cinematography.
Thank you. Crystal would have been proud.
Come on. How do you have doubts that he's not a bad guy?
No. I'm all for. I know he's a bad guy.
That's the craziest kill that's ever happened in a DC movie. And it's the intro. Dude. I don't know, man.
It has nothing to do with. I'm not worried about Black Adam in the sense of like the character's not gonna work. I just don't get the whole moving a movie around him.
Can you just not see The Rock as a bad guy? Is that what it is?
No, he's a great. No, you're
'Cause I was gonna say,
misunderstanding
man-
thing. Hold on. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I am all for Black Adam and The Rock, and I think it's perfect casting. I think it's great. What I'm saying is, I don't understand the idea and the premise of making a whole movie about him. It's the same problem I had with the Joker.
Well, I can tell
I
you.
don't like that they're making these villain movies and like making them the star, because there's not that depth. There's not. What do you root for when you're rooting for the villain?
Eric,
Like,
you want to chime in here for? I feel like you haven't. I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead. Get in.
No, it's fine because a lot of these, especially DC, I'm more of a Marvel guy, so a lot of this DC stuff, I don't know the lore, and I just scratch just the bare minimum of this stuff. So,
So like with the Joker movie, I get it because like they just did their own thing randomly. I really was not a fan of that movie. I know a lot of people liked it. It just wasn't for me. It had some good moments. It had some good moments for sure, but it just didn't do anything for me. I really didn't like the message that it sent out. All that stuff. The one thing I did like about it though was it actually kind of made Batman's parents' death more believable. Because in every iteration of Batman, I always thought it was hilarious that literally the richest family in Gotham didn't have a chauffeur picking them up at the goddamn movie theater. Like, it just, we're going to go into a back alley over here, no big deal. It's like, guys,
that's called like Murder Alley or something like that. Like,
hey, go down to Crime Alley, no big deal, right?
No big deal, right? I'm Thomas Wayne. No one's going to shoot a billionaire.
That was the one thing that I thought the Joker did well was like, the whole riot and they kind of got forced into that alley. I was like, oh, that's probably the best version I've ever seen of that. And that's kind of where my like for that movie ends.
That's it.
Black Adam, on the other hand, like The Rock is one of the biggest, one of the biggest superstars in the world right now. So
absolutely,
of course, Warner Brothers is like, yes, you're gonna have your own goddamn movie. So that's number one. The guy, any movie that guy could do, that's stupid. The crypto movie, the Super Pets, dude, I guarantee that's a smash hit. Just because it's The Rock, it doesn't matter.
And I don't disagree with that, but like for me, I'm just like, I want to see him. Like I could see like maybe doing him in Shazam and fighting Shazam, and then you go off and do his own thing. Fine, whatever. But like to not have Black Adam fight Shazam first and really get that. Like we all know who he is. Like I don't know. That's just my taste. Maybe I'm a little bit of a
Black Adam is like not that popular in terms of like, so giving him an origin, I'm not against it. Especially since they're bringing in other, like I'm pretty excited to see Hawkman. Honestly, I know he's not but that's a core Justice Leaguer that really gets not a lot of love. So I'm excited to see that and see how it plays out. But yeah, and Dwayne Johnson has been one of the biggest supporters of Restore the Snyderverse. He wants Henry Cavill as Superman. Like that's the guy he wants to fight, and he says it constantly. He's like, I want to fight that guy. So like, they're setting him up to be like the Thanos in a sense. And I know that might sound a little crazy because like Black Adam's not that powerful. But against what has been established in the DCEU, like he is, because like he can go up against Superman. They kind of depowered Wonder Woman, like she's not as crazy,
You mean 1984?
That movie doesn't exist.
That's terrible.
I want to get back to Metroid at some point, and if I start talking about Wonder Woman 84, we're gonna be here a while. Why is she flying in that movie? Oh, God damn it! Why did you not see any of the other movies?
Oh my god, that movie was. I was like watching that movie, and I know we're not going to spend too much time on it, I promise, but I just got to say, I was watching that movie, and me and Marta, when we were watching, we were just looking at each other when like it just got off the rails, like silly and weird, and it didn't fit what the original Wonder Woman started. And you just lost it's so wild, the whole
it's the same everything. Everything. And it's just like, was this the direction you wanted to go in? Because thank God whoever was on the first movie reeled that shit back.
Yeah. and the worst part about the first movie is that third act. Like that's what I'm saying.
It's so wild. Like when I was me and Kelly were actually a little under the influence watching the first movie. I mean '84, right? So like I was actually enjoying it at first. And it was when they got into the invisible jet, where one, I was super excited that the invisible jet existed, but then they did it. So you're trying to be stealthy, right? And not be seen. So you decide to fly through a fireworks show.
But they're in an invisible jet, dude. You
Dude,
can't see them.
No, they're two people. No one's gonna look up at the fireworks and go, "Dude, what are those two people floating in the sky?" Like, what is happening? And you're in a jet that's just on an airstrip. Like, how does it why does it have gas or fuel? And then there's no way in hell it's making that trip that it made. Like, there's so much. I know, like, that's like, you can get like nitpicky and like you gotta sometimes suspend disbelief, but like you can't make that many mistakes in 5 minutes and expect me to buy any of it. But please, let's.
It was bad. All right, now we go to the cream de la crop, the best trailer of the day, the most important one. Cementing my love. I think I'm putting him right now, best Batman right now, clearly, just by this trailer alone. I'm telling you, man, he looks phenomenal as Batman. Not Bruce Wayne. I'm just saying, as a Batman and the way that he looks, that he sounds, he is quite spicy. So we're gonna go and watch this trailer right now. I hope you guys enjoy it.
That beautiful beef footage.
And I gotta say, I love the tone. I love the tone.
The music the score is great.
Stay still! Get out of here!
I love the symmetry of the green cup, and oh my god, it's
that's such an amazing shot. Matt Reeves, killing it, man.
Fear is a tool. But when that light hits the sky,
oh, beautiful face. Look at that,
it's
man.
not just a
So sexy.
I just love how everyone is terrified of him, man. Got some sweet new gadgets. Let's go.
I've been trying to reach you.
Find the gun!
I have no idea what he just said.
What have you done?
Wait, what have you done? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I actually love this Selena Kyle and the look they gave with Zoe. What up, Colin Farrell?
I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Yeah, they gave us what the Halle Berry Catwoman should have been.
Whoa, take it easy, sweetheart. Hear everything they say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
I love that shot.
Dude.
Oh my god, so good. Hey Aaron, how you doing, man?
I love how real the Batmobile is. Yo, you see how scared she was of him right there?
Yeah.
Dude.
I like Andy Serkis.
He's Alfred, right?
Alfred, yeah, right. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta love it.
I got you!
And this is it, man. This is it right here.
Oh yeah, we are.
Yo.
Perfect shot, by the way. Perfect. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh my god.
Reeves, killing it, dude. So I had
Beautiful trade. I was okay with it, and I was like, all right, Robert Pattinson has a lot to prove. Hold on, but like, that was you can't just not get hyped for that. You just can't. That's like everything you want out of, I feel like, a year one telling of Batman. There's just no way you don't enjoy that if you're a Batman fan.
Well, it's not year one, it's year two.
No, well, they're in like one of the breakdowns or one of the trailers or something, like the what do you call it? You know how like they're like doing like the behind the scenes?
Yeah.
Matt Reeves talks about like his main inspiration was year one.
Oh yeah, but I'm like,
so
Batman's already been
it's technically his
established,
year two, yes, but
Yeah.
he's drawn he said
Oh,
he's
yeah, no,
drawn
that's
all
perfect.
everything from the year one like setting.
Yeah. No,
So
that's. I was talking to some of my friends earlier about this, and like one of the main things I said is you can tell Matt Reeves is like an actual comic fan and not just I'm a Batman fan. Like there are so many shots that feel and look like a comic book that it's beautiful. It's literally beautiful. And then one of the things that I don't think is getting enough talked about enough. Can we talk about how incredible Colin Farrell is as freaking
yeah,
Penguin?
that's what I wanted to bring up.
Dude,
I don't think
Yeah, I
anybody
love that.
would have ever
I
ever
can't even
seen
see him. I
yeah,
don't even
no.
see Colin Farrell.
He
and-
looks too much like an Italian. He like reminds me of like Joe Pesci right now. Like legit. Like it is so good the makeup work that they did with him, but he's gonna be a great Penguin.
Yeah, unbelievable. I never. If you would have ever told me like, oh, Colin Farrell is going to be the Penguin, I'd be like, yeah, okay, guy. And it just, yeah, I think that performance is going to be mind blowing. And I could be wrong here, but I've heard a rumor, and maybe it's not even a rumor at this point. I think the Penguin's supposed to be getting an HBO, like Colin Farrell's Penguin is supposed to be getting like an HBO spinoff.
Let me check real quick. Hold on, while you guys talk about it.
But that could, don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. Bray's looking it up right now. But I love what they're doing with the Riddler. They basically are taking the Riddler from the Arkham Asylum games and making him more like Jigsaw.
Yeah.
Which you kind of got that impression from the original trailer anyway.
Penguin TV series reportedly in the works at HBO Max.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I guess spoiler, he doesn't die, so that's a good thing. I always hated how they
or it
killed
could be a
off
prequel.
villains.
We don't know.
Nah, I think superhero movies finally realized how important villains are, and killing them off every movie was dumb. So I'm glad that kind of has been phased out for the most part. So
Which
expect it
villains
here as well.
villains died that they wish they didn't kill?
Jack Nicholson's Joker.
Yeah, but that was like 30, 40 years ago, bro.
Green
Like,
Goblin,
that's-
Spider-Man. Doc
Again,
Ock, Spider-Man 2.
I mean,
Venom, Spider-Man 3. We want to keep going?
We don't talk about that one.
That one, okay.
Captain
First of all, you
America, I
just
could do
keep
this all
naming
day.
either really old movies that never really went.
Spider-Man is not that old, dude.
It's 20 years old, bro. What are you talking? It's almost 20 years old.
All right. Every Marvel movie that's not Thanos.
Okay. All right.
Or Loki. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Loki and Thanos are the only two that basically live.
I mean,
but every other villain in the Marvel is like a one shot and dead. Hell, they even killed the freaking Star-Lord's dad, who's a freaking planet. Like they were just kill that too. Yeah, everyone's dead. So
I get it. Yeah. No, I mean, I think the play is going to be whenever they have a what with Peacemaker and the Penguin is that whenever they have someone that they really want to center something around, they can always just offshoot it to these like HBO Maxes, the Netflixes, their own the Disney Pluses. Like they don't have to like let the character die with the movie. And I think that's going to be something you're going to see a lot more often. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I think that's a nice spin on, being able to really like make the universe better. And I think Marvel has a lot, again, the credit for these kinds of things with the Marvel TV shows and how they're integrating those with the movies. Like,
Marvel's.
I can't like Loki. I cannot say enough. If you guys have not watched it,
even try to pit. Like, I'm glad that it looks like DC's finally heading in a decent direction. And like trying to get on Marvel's level in a sense. Like, so I'm just excited for that. But Marvel's Marvel, man. They know what they're doing. They got everything laid out.
Yeah,
I may not like all of it, but I can't remember the last bad Marvel thing I've seen. Like, even if it's not something I like, it's still
What If is bad.
It's still enjoyable. I don't know, man. What If was okay, and then it really tied up really well. Yeah, I was actually the last like 3 episodes. I was like, oh, okay, this is actually not bad. Yeah, let's get back
wait, what did it? Hold on, there's one more thing I needed to show. I'm so sorry, I forgot. We're gonna show Catwoman Hunted. It's the last
and then
thing.
wasn't the Suicide Squad game too? New trailer?
Yeah, you want to watch the trailers for the games?
Yes.
All right, let me do
I
that.
mean,
too.
we are on.
We are,
Twitter.
gaming. Give
Is
me
this
one
not
second.
Kaiju Live Gaming?
Give me
People
one
are probably
second.
confused. The 8
Yeah,
people that
you're
are
right.
watching are like, huh? But yeah, Spork says
hold on.
I've never seen a more bulletproof Batman. Yeah, I have a little bit of an issue with that scene, as kind of badass as it is, with the two guys literally unloading on him, and he's not like he's still able to walk forward. So that's some serious armor.
I'm sure there's a good explanation
And then
for
those
it.
things kind of always bother me too, because it's like, I know he's Batman, but like, dude, you see his mouth, right? Just shoot him in the goddamn mouth. You know, like especially when you got an automated like an AR, and you're just sitting there, like you can't like aim up a little higher. You're just gonna keep shooting that chest, like a little higher.
Troopers all over again.
Yeah.
Aaron said it's the challenge of Nolan pushing superhero stories towards more realism. How do you keep villains alive when they get the shit beat out of them inevitably?
Well, I mean, that was not really Nolan's fault, because Heath Ledger died. I mean, his never was his intention to not carry over the Joker.
But
The
I
Joker
mean,
was
think about it.
actually
Ra's
supposed to have
al
a big
Ghul,
part.
Ra's al Ghul, and he died a really stupid death.
I mean,
and
Ra's al
then
Ghul was kind of a
he got blown up by a train,
you could
dude.
just
Come
phone
on.
him back. What?
Yeah, I know you.
No,
The
I know,
Lazarus
but, like,
pit, but
yeah, they tried to. That's like one of the, and I guess it's kind of a hot take. While The Dark Knight is one of the best superhero movies ever, I still don't like consider the Nolan trilogy to be like perfect or like the definitive version of Batman, like some people do, because there's too much he gets wrong. Like, I don't like that Ra's al Ghul, they don't really play with the Lazarus pits. Why even bring that character? Like, why did you bring that character in if he was not literally going to be like your three
overshadows through the whole plot through the
overshadowed
trilogy.
the whole thing. Instead, it was Scarecrow. Scarecrow was the one that made all of the appearances, which was, I mean, still really cool, but at the same time, it was like, how is this not Liam Neeson every goddamn movie, like kind of being the guy in the background? And then my biggest issue with Nolan trilogy in general, with just Batman, is I hated how when Batman Begins, it's all about his parents' death. That fuels him. And then the second this dude gets any whiff of a vagina, he is done. He will give up Batman for Rachel in a goddamn heartbeat, and it bothers me so much. Like, that's not Batman. Like, I always go back to that Mask of the Phantasm with the Batman animated series movie. Like, when he finds love, he literally goes to his parents' grave crying, begging for, like, that's how deranged Batman. Like, you can't treat him like he's a normal dude. The guy's messed up. Like, so like he goes to his parents' grave and he's grieving, hoping that they'll give him a sign that it's okay to not be Batman. So like, to me, that's Batman. Like, that's how much in pain this dude is. And then so for Nolan's Batman to just be like, well, if Rachel comes with me, I'm good. I'll give this up. It's just like, no, dude. So I just always hated how like the whole parent thing got completely dropped after Batman Begins, and it just became Rachel. You know, it's just, I've never been more happy to see someone blow up.
On that note, before we get some people upset, let's check out
Dude,
Catwoman
Rachel's done the
Hunted.
comics, man. Like, trash.
All right. Moving on. Catwoman Hunted.
I assume you're ready for action?
This kitten's always ready for action. Darling, you're even more gorgeous in person.
Multiple countries have warrants out for your arrest.
I'm popular.
This little kitten sauntered into the lair of the wrong big cat.
Stop her! I thought this was supposed to be a party. My kind of party.
That's pretty hilarious.
Minerva is built a Leviathan crime syndicate. It's now richer than many countries.
I love the animation, dude. I gotta say, it's got a very anime style.
Anime, yeah.
Yeah.
I did not sign up for this. Did you sign up for this? You really have to think about that? Prepare to get your ass kicked. Don't make me fight dirty.
Ooh, Cheshire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hype.
Cheshire, man.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Unless it's not really her and just someone in a costume. That looks like fun.
Oh, it's a movie. It's not even a
Love
show.
Your costume. Hold on to that one, love, or I might just steal it
Dude,
away.
the OG Catwoman costume. That's amazing.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's fun.
I gotta say, I don't know how this will be for me, but because I don't know if it's trying to be like Harley Quinn or if it's going to be like
I don't think it's going to be as raunchy as Harley Quinn, man. That kind of stands on. Actually, was there a Harley Quinn trailer? There's got to be something for the new season. No?
Nothing,
No?
nothing. Not that I saw. Nothing was announced. Let me just double check. Cape Crusader is an adult psychological complex and includes. Oh, I guess that's a new movie, new animated film. Batgirl. Oh, they did show off new story details and suit revealed for live action Batgirl movie. Blue Beetle movie suit design. Did you guys see the Blue Beetle design?
No, I have not.
No.
There you go. That is Blue Beetle for the movie.
That's perfect. That's exactly what Blue Beetle looks like. So
that's the Batgirl that they did. And then, yep, DC, Crypto, Stargirl.
Ooh, Stargirl is a lot of fun.
I haven't seen it. I'm kind of, like I said, it's another one of the CW shows.
I don't know what it is, man. Anything with like Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson, that's got to be like the greatest brothers of all time. Honestly, I can't even imagine how chill it is to hang out with those two dudes. Whatever they do, I just love whatever they're in.
All right, Titans Season 4 announced alongside Season 3 final clip. Finale clip. Yep. And Legend Tomorrow officially 100%. Okay.
What's this?
So,
Gotham Knights. Yeah, let's get to the Gotham Knights.
All right, let's get to the video games. That's why we're here. We are Kaiju Live Gaming, right? Am I right? All right, I'm right. All right, so let's do this. Do you know what Gotham Knights is, guys? Do you remember anything about this? All right. So just to give a little bit of it's going to be Robin, Batman, Nightwing, right? Red Hood, and Batgirl in a 4-player co-op game via the Rocksteady games. So.
Batman, Jim Gordon.
It does continue from Arkham Knight, by the way. It is the next story. So Bruce Wayne, Batman, is quote-unquote spoiler dead.
You don't stand a chance. Because they're always watching, always listening, pulling everybody's strings. Mine, yours. But no one talks about them. Not a whispered word.
What up, Colin Farrell?
The Court of Owls is a myth.
They're listening.
I'm surprised they didn't get the same voice actor for Penguin, Nolan North.
I mean, he does play like 90,000 characters.
I'm saying he was always the Penguin in all these games, so I'm just kind of surprised.
My trailer got screwed up. All right.
That's alright. Deadpool? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, like Freddy music.
Yeah.
If you really want to go down this rabbit hole, you need to know there's no coming back from it.
I don't know if it's my internet being bad or if it's just.
I mean, that looks cool trailer. That looks really good. I mean,
So
it's weird.
just-
That's one of the only Batman, like big Batman stories that I've never read. Is Court of Owls. I just know about it.
I watched the movie on it, the animated movie on it. So I did like that one. But I love the fact that they're continuing the Arkham series storyline it picks up right there. And
Yeah,
this is
we're both
essentially
getting that game to co-op.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's 4-player co-op. So you can choose between Nightwing,
There we
Batgirl,
go.
Red Hood, and Robin. So and it's going to be 4-player Arkham Knight type gameplay. So
Well, I know you like Nightwing so much, so
oh my God, you have no choice but to be Red
yeah,
Hood.
let's see.
Who
Who said I wanted to be Red Hood, man?
The only other person I think you could even fathom being is Red Hood, because I know you're not going to be Batgirl.
Oh, I'm 100% being Batgirl.
Oh
You
no, I don't believe you.
understand.
Uh,
I love Batgirl, man. You crazy? I'm gonna play every character, but Batgirl's first.
Okay, all right, fair enough. So yeah, definitely we'll be getting that and playing that on release. That'll be a day one stream for us. And then the last game that was shown off was the new Suicide Squad game, Kill the Justice League. So we're gonna watch that right now. Love the trailer is in 60 frames per second. Makes me feel so happy.
Of the worst. Still, you're good at what you do. Even if what you do is far from good. Welcome to Task Force X.
Man, why do they make what's her name skinny?
Let me take a look at you. A musclehead, a nut job, something that offends my eyes, and a homeless person. You're perfect.
Oh, why are you doing this to me?
Just checking. We're all seeing that thing, right?
This has one-way ticket written all over it.
Oi, what the hell have you sent us into? It's a bloody war zone out here.
Eyes up, people!
Congratulations, Task Force X. You're the first assets to make it into Metropolis alive.
What the hell are these things?
To do that.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on. It could just be
Task Force
my
X.
internet. Comcast for the win, guys.
No,
Don't worry.
I mean,
We're gonna be
like, what
switching
the hell,
to the.
What the hell are these
The
things?
Justice
Oh.
League.
You're gonna kill the Justice League, bro.
Yo, was that Batman picking up a gun?
Raise your hand if taking on the Justice League is the worst idea you've ever heard.
I kind of zoned out. What did you think would happen?
Brainiac?
Yeah, it's gotta be Brainiac. Calling them all.
Looks like Brainiac.
Which superheroes did you say you were? Again?
Remember, your heads are ticking.
He's not gonna make it. Waller, the Penguin is in flight. Repeat, the Penguin is in flight.
Then let's clip his wings.
Man, they just love showing the Penguin today.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
he's getting up.
Hitting him again.
He's ran out the door. Somebody stop him.
No, it very much did not get him. Waller, blow up his head.
All right.
So that looks really good, but is it just me, or this is what, the second or maybe even third trailer? And where the hell's the gameplay? What does the actual game look like? Because this looks like a movie, and
I think it's now this is actually done by Rocksteady, while Gotham Knights is done by a different studio.
so I guess Rocksteady's just going on like, what we do, so don't worry about it, because that's
Kinda.
we haven't seen any gameplay at all. So
Yeah, no, we haven't, but I imagine that it won't matter because it's Rocksteady, and when have they ever made a bad game?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the
pretty
worst
much, yeah.
game is Arkham Knight, and that was just because the worst part about that story is that it just told
Red Hood.
And
Yeah,
we've
I know.
seen that storyline so
I
much that
couldn't-
it was.
I
couldn't get
could
into
not believe that they did that. They tried to like make this new character. Look at this. This is so cool. And then it was Red Hood. And
Yeah.
it was so obvious that it was going to be Red Hood. Like 5 minutes into the game, I'm like, is this Red Hood? And then
they made Red Hood,
like then they tried
which
to like
killed the
make
game for
big
me because the
reveal.
game actually is very good. Like the mechanics, except for the tank. The tank was garbage. But
Yeah,
the
there was
bat
too
tank,
much tank. Too much tank.
yeah. But the
tank
game
was fine,
itself
there's just
was
too much of it.
Yeah. So the game was actually really great, but like, man, I mean, you can't beat Arkham City. Arkham City was so well done. I mean, it is like
I still love the first one probably the best.
I mean, the first one's good. I'm not. I mean, I shouldn't say good. It's amazing. Like, don't get me wrong, but like,
I know people like. I know open world just really like gets more of an audience, and like, don't get me wrong, they did it fantastic. But I loved how focused Arkham Asylum was, and it was you were just in there, and it was all the villains. Like, I don't know, it was just Scarecrow was apps like the way they revamped all of those characters to make them like actually like imposing or scary. I think maybe it's just that first game experience that really just stuck with me. Like, this is incredible.
Right.
That one just always ends up being my favorite. Which is not to knock the other ones because they
no,
really
and
good.
and I think
only
what
one
makes
that was okay was what Origins. Origins
was good. I never really played
but
it.
that
it
wasn't done by them, right? That was a different studio.
No, that was another studio. No. So I agree with you. I love like Arkham Asylum has a very linear type of like path, but and I like that more of a gameplay style because everything's open world nowadays. That genre has exploded. It's like the new Metroidvania kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And I love that, but I just love the storyline of Arkham City so much, and I love how they did the Joker. I love how they like they made it feel like, I don't know. I just love all the villain inclusions, and it was fun running around and flying around as Batman. Well, you got some of that in Arkham Asylum, but like, it's still kind of linear. You're still kind of going on a path the game sets for.
I think that's I think I've always just enjoyed more of a linear path because I feel like the story is more engaging that way. It doesn't have to be insanely linear. Like, that's what I liked about Arkham Asylum. Like, it was linear, but you could still do some stuff. When you get into like the massive open world and you're just like, where there's 17 different directions you can go in before, you even get back to the main story, it's a little, it can get to be a little too much.
Yeah, and I can definitely understand that. And that's like,
doesn't mean I didn't get all the trophies. All about those Riddler trophies, man. How to get them.
Those Riddler, I never did that. That was insane. Never gonna do that.
Riddler
ever.
trophies.
No, but I think what the feel that they tried with Arkham City was what everybody wanted to experience. It's kind of like Spider-Man 2. You remember playing that on the PS2? And like,
I've actually never played any of the Spider-Man games.
Okay, so there's not that. Well, one will play the PS5 version because I actually have both the Miles Morales and the remastered Spider-Man, so we can actually play that through PS5 because I know you're like having this weird hard-on for it.
No, I mean, depending on what you have it on, I don't care.
I have it on PS5. It's a PS5 exclusive. It's a PS5 exclusive.
Okay, yeah.
So we can definitely check that out. But the PS2 version of Spider-Man 2, the movie, was like a groundbreaking superhero game.
I do remember that game, yeah.
And that's kind of like, it made you finally feel like Spider-Man. And it got repetitive. It was open world, but it was like unheard of to be able to fly through New York City and to drop off of a building super high up. Like, it gave you all of those feelings. And I think Arkham City kind of does the same thing for Batman. You get to fly around as Batman. You get to do essentially what he would do on a normal crime night, which is fly around from building to building and then just pub stomp some dudes,
some boys.
Yeah. So with that being said, I think that ends our DC recap for the day. Lots of great stuff dropping. Obviously, any games you guys see, you're gonna see it here on Kaiju Live. But for, I guess, the next hour or so, we're gonna play some Metroid Dread because we did a lot of talking. When we gotta watch me suck at this game. So give me a second while I transition.
Recap of everything we just watched.
Yeah, go for it. Give me your final recap and give me your like
give it a grade.
Your 6 to midnight scale. Let me know where you're at.
6 to midnight. All right. So the Flash and the Batman, so it wrecked. erect.
So
to
12. We're 12. We're 12.
Literally just
Remember,
I
we're
was
12.
I couldn't even walk through a doorway. I could just get so erect.
Look away, Abby.
But yeah, Black Adam. I'm really excited. I know we skipped that little intro part, but like The Rock says, like he was born to play that role, and I really I couldn't agree more. Like, dude.
So you're at like
exactly
9, like half mass 9.
Yeah.
All right.
So overall, everything, I'd probably rate it a 9. Honestly,
Oh, half mass out of the
all of it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I gotta say, the Young Justice trailer. What the?
Yeah, that was awful.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's like I was at a 10. After that trailer, I was like, it's a 9 now. It's awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
Only a 9.
What?
Well,
I'm
he's
saying
not
overall,
going. I think we got to do
everything
the
was-
6 to midnight scale. The
All right,
9
so
is
yeah,
pretty
I was
up there.
Yeah, but Young Justice brought it down, man. It was full erection, and then Young Justice brought it to
half mast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The chubby chub. I was like, come on.
Yeah, absolutely. No, Eric, what do you think?
Horrendous.
Since you're the special guest today, what do you got for us?
Let's see.
How do you feel as like a non-DC guy watching all this stuff?
As a non-DC guy, I'm actually kind of pumped for it. It's kind of nice that they're actually getting back on track, because everything that they've done, except for Wonder Woman 1 and the Snyder cut for Justice League, all is trash.
Really? You don't like the first Aquaman?
It's okay. I'll give it like a B.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's
fair. That's
fair.
Yeah, but other than that, everything else, I just really don't like.
Yeah, Aquaman for me hit me with all the like kaiju feels. Like when they're like, "Oh yeah, we're actually in the Lost World, center of the Earth." I was like, what?" And then we get like a full on kaiju third act. Essentially,
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, I'm in this. This is good. I like this a lot." But let's get back to some
I like
gaming.
the potential. It's there. It's definitely there. So.
Oh, I don't get to give my review. All right, fair enough. I'm just the host. I am not even allowed to.
Yeah, Ray's opinion doesn't matter, guys.
It
No, what do
really
you got?
doesn't,
What do you
guys.
got?
Don't worry about it.
Just play
No. I would say the Batman. It's 15.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even hand. Like it's going back. Like it's going from down to up to back inside me because it's so epic. I don't think I could say enough positive things about the Batman. The Flash. I need to see more. Just hearing Keaton and getting the tease, like that's huge, but I need more because I'm still not captivated by Ezra Miller's Flash.
Agreed.
I need more from him.
Yeah,
I
that was
still
always
think
a
Grant
bad choice.
Gustin.
Yeah.
I think Grant Gustin plays that, even though the story and what it is whatever. He is the Flash to me.
Yeah,
he does it well.
The issue, and I retract my statement. Like I don't think he's the issue. The issue is you made him Barry Allen when he's Wally West. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like and again, that's just Zack Snyder's like, I like comics, but I'm just gonna give you a little twist. And it's like, dude, that's not Barry. Like nothing about that dude is Barry. It's completely Wally. So like it just honestly, I hope they do that. I hope this Flashpoint somehow changes him to Wally West.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not gonna happen, but
no, and that was my main feeling with Ezra Miller is that he's just not as captivating right now. Aquaman, Shazam, and Black Adam, there's not enough for me to really get excited more than I know Shazam's going to be pretty decent because I enjoyed the first one. I know you're on the weird side, so I can't really give it too much.
All like the mythology and like just deep diving into that gets me really excited. That's really what I was hoping Wonder Woman 84 was going to do a little bit.
Yes.
And we got what we got.
So with all that being said, obviously Young Justice, great to see that it's out. First 2 episodes are out on HBO Max.
Watch that
After we're done. Yeah. I figured as much.
In fact, I'm leaving. I'm gonna go watch that now.
I'm sure. So outside of that, what else was I give it overall a 10 out of 12. Like a little bit more than half mast because the Batman is so good, and but everything else just kind of it didn't give me enough to like keep me like more than I'm interested. I do like the games, but I'm on AJ's side at this point. I need gameplay. I need to see more.
Yeah,
I need to see.
I want some gameplay already.
I want to see what.
Ooh, okay. Look at that.
All right.
What a happy accident.
Yeah, I know, right? I need to see more. I need to see gameplay. Like, I know we got a gameplay trailer when the Gotham Knights first came out, but Suicide Squad have not seen anything. So I need more. So overall, 10 out of 12, a little bit higher than half mast, not full up there. We're not at midnight.
I will one knock on the Batman.
Go for it.
I really don't like the cowl, man. The cowl
really
is bad.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's too. What's the right? Like, all right, so like you guys have all seen Daredevil, right?
Yeah.
It's that. Like, it bothers me that it's literally that helmet with ears. I just
really.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just that the cowl doesn't do anything for me. Everything else, like, I love how he's actually like a slender, like that.
Okay.
The whole year two, like they've nailed it. The aesthetic of year two Batman it's all there, and you can see how like, Patterson is like his Bruce is completely, broken. Like the whole like I don't even care what happens to me kind of, it's just like hell yeah.